Hello lovely people, welcome to the Geek Cupboard, I'm Penge and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3, where Emir Bernard is now the proud owner of 300 battle camels, which is great stuff. I do like the idea of our army kind of, just charging on into battle on camelback and the enemy looking a little bit confused. But yes, we invested in military last time and now we've managed to get up to a total of over 1,500 troops, which is very, very impressive indeed. So well done Emir Bernard. However, we have been dragged into quite a lot of wars for our friends. We have spent quite a lot of time over here in this part of the world, just, getting involved in a few wars and doing a few fights and all that kind of stuff. So our troop numbers are looking a little bit low right now. So they're currently at 1,027 troops when we can have up to a maximum of 1,572. But yeah, it's a bit low because we have been over here for quite some time, getting involved in fights and all that kind of stuff. So it's quite hard to top the troops up when they're so far away from home, I think. So we do have one war currently ongoing for one of our allies. It's not going overly well, but you know what, we'll see it out, I think. Let's see out this final war. Now our troops they're all the way over here, and I thought sort of toward the end of the last part that we would head over here and siege this place because it looks like an important sort of capital city, but I think that's the capital city of one of the enemy's allies and not the kind of main enemy themselves. So I don't think we're going to get too much for that if we siege that. So I think what we should do is, it looks like there's a kind of a little gaggle of allied troops over here and then a big kind of pile of enemy troops there. So I think we go over here and we join our allies and just see what we can do. But I mean, this has been going on for ages. Our troops have been away from home for a good long time, probably several years. So I think we head over here and then if those troops are sort of taken care of, we could possibly move all the way up here and take that place there. That is the actual capital that we do want to siege. That one there's the kind of important one because that's the sort of the capital city of the people who have declared the war. So that's kind of what we do want to do. We want to go and get that place. But I think we need to go and support the troops over here first because, yeah, it looks like, yeah, I think there might be a bit of a slaughter going on just there. But yeah, let's head over into sort of that part of the world. It might take quite some time for us to get there because, it's quite some way and it's all kind of on land and stuff. So let's go to there, look. Now, how long is that going to take? Can we find that out? That's going to take, I don't know if we can find out from there, 5 months. It's going to take 5 months for our troops to just walk over here. I mean, who knows what's going to be going on in that war in 5 months' time? But there we go. There we go. Let's sort of move time on and such like. I mean, money isn't looking great right now. Money is not looking overly good. We've got 37 gold and we're earning hardly any per month because we're in this sort of war. So we could do with the war sort of finishing very soon, please, because our money is looking a little bit low. And Bernard doesn't like that at all. He's not happy with that. He's not got many coins to count in his counting house. He's getting a bit sad with this. Okay. What do we have? And we have a perfect little son. Oh, yes, of course. Oh, we've now got so many children that we've got the little sort of +1 thing coming up here. We can't show them all in one row on the screen. Okay, right. So we have a son. The son is quick. That's very good. That's a very lovely physical trait to have. So you get +1 to pretty much all your skills. Okay, right. So that's very good. Now, what do we call you, son of ours? I think we'll call him Nap because a nap is a very lovely thing, isn't it? If you're feeling a little bit kind of worn down, you can have a nice nap and that sorts you right out. So we shall call you Nap, our newest son. So there we go. I can't believe the amount of children we have. It's a ludicrous amount of children. Right, hang on. Let's have a very quick check. Does everybody have a guardian? Do all of our kids actually have a guardian? This might take a little while to work out. So you do have a guardian. Okay, Sunshine is our daughter. Sunshine has a guardian. That's good. Gold, I think Gold and Coins have guardians, don't they? So I remember setting them up. Okay, Pillow. Pillow has a guardian, that's good. And then, yeah, Nap. Nap doesn't have a guardian. Okay, right, so who can we get to do this? Who's going to be very good at this? Yeah, okay, Emira Massa can do it. Yeah, our wife, that's fine. Although she's not very good at other skills. Hang on. Oh no, there you go, our court tutor. I mean, our court tutor should probably do this. Even though the court tutor is apparently a murderer and is a lunatic. So a lunatic murderer is our court tutor. Because that's how we roll here. Okay, that's probably not great, is it? But okie doke, never mind. They're probably very, very good at doing the whole sort of tutoring thing. Who are they actually teaching right now? Hang on, we'll confirm that. It's fine, we'll get that sorted. I mean, who's teaching who? So who's teaching Dave? Right, so you're teaching Dave. Oh, yeah, you're very good as well. Another lunatic. We like our education to be managed by people who are lunatics. There we go. I'm sure it's all fine. There we go. As long as everybody does have a ward, so they're not, completely on their own here in the world. At least I've got somebody kind of helping them out a bit. That's all very good. Okay, right, so how near are our troops? They're kind of making their way over here. They have increased in number, which is pretty good. They've managed to get up to 1,157, which is good going, and I think that will increase as we walk through sort of friendly-ish territory, because I think we can sort of top troops up over here. Servant of Honesty. I was shocked when I caught Brainy trying to steal from the travel chest of the visiting Vali Sadiq. Okay, right, so you're our marshal. Okay. She confessed that she had thought she'd get away with it, but now she knows it was wrong. Okay, hang on a second. Hang on. Are you one of our... hang on, who was it? Brainy. Yeah. Okay, so you're one of our wards. Okay, so what has she got? She's picked up Honest. Okay, and she's going for a diplomacy education. Okay, so honesty will serve you best in the long run. No, we have to cover everything up. Okay, that means we change her from being honest to deceitful, or we were all guided by rules greater than ourselves, child. Okay, that doesn't sound very Bernard. That doesn't sound very Bernard at all. Yeah, I don't think he's not deceitful. He's a bit cynical, but he's not deceitful. I think probably he would go for that. I think he would. Out of these three here, I think he'd say, do you know what? Yeah, it's fine. Be honest. I mean, he's greedy and cynical and fickle. He's not a liar. Doesn't mean he's a sort of a terrible human being. So yeah, keep honest. And as well, that does seem to work quite well with her as well. That seems to go quite nicely. Hang on, where's... I can't find where they are. They must be in this mix somewhere. I'm sure they're here. Was it you? I can't remember who it was now. Was it Brainy? I can't remember where Brainy is now. Whatever the case, they're in that list somewhere. But then there we go. It's all sorted. So yeah, she can have that. She can have that trait because that makes sense. In fact, hang on. Was she our granddaughter? Yeah, there she is. That's why we couldn't find her. There we go. Yeah. So she's got honest, and that does help out because yeah, she is going toward a sort of a diplomacy education. So that will help out a bit. Right. We've finally arrived. 5 months have passed by, and here we are. Now it looks like the tide might be turning in the sort of the side of our allies because, look at that, the enemy seem to have 3,700 troops in a big pile and our side have got 4,400 just short of. Okay, so if we now head over there, which is sort of where they're going, we'll try and head up here. Ah, right, they're sieging this place. So we'll go and join that because that means that we're with them and we can help out and we've got siege engines and it might make it a little tiny bit quicker. So here we go. What have we got? 1.8 per day, 2.2 per day. There you go. We've helped out a little bit, everybody. So that's quite good. Right, that's going to fall very, very quickly. That's going to come tumbling down. And, oh my goodness me. Right, okay, hang on. The spy master has come to us with grave news. It's my Chancellor Emirate that's plotting against my son and heir Biscuit. That's not very good news at all, is it? So the Chancellor is plotting to murder, I think it was, to murder my son. Okay, we need to have words area there. Okay, the vile fiend. Now I think that means we can lock him up. Can we not lock him up for that? Oh no, it's an act of tyranny. Oh, okay, because he's not tried to murder anybody. He's just kind of, had the idea to murder somebody. Okay, maybe we won't do that. Do we expose a secret? Could we do this? Oh, okay. Hang on. They're a cannibal. I kind of forgot about that. It's already being used as us by a hook for a hook. Okay, that's fine. Joe, what? It's fine. We'll just have to keep an eye on you. The only thing is, do we kick you off the council? Do we boot you out? Have we got anybody better? Hang on. Let's have a quick look. Is there anybody better at doing chancelloring stuff than Emirate here? I don't think there is. I mean, he's not the best, but he's the best one that we have. Okay, we'll have to keep you. We'll have to keep you for now. I'm not overly happy that you're plotting to kill our child, but there we go. Right, get this place sieged. Now, where are they going? Where are the enemy going? They're going up here, so we kind of need to follow them around. It'd be good if you could sort of hang on. Attach to army. That's precisely what I was going to say. Can we attach them to... Oh, I don't know which one is the main one. Hang on. I don't know which one is the main one. That one, possibly. So attach them to there. And that means our army are just going to sort of follow them around a bit. And just sort of tag along behind. and go and join in what they need to do. Okay, that makes life a bit easier. So we're not going to be caught out on our own, and we can just go and help out a bit. I would like to keep an eye on things. I'm not just going to kind of wander off and let them do stuff. But yeah, it's quite handy that we can actually do that. Right, they come straight back down here to siege this place. We've just cleared that place, and now we're up here. They're going to run down here and just get that back. Oh, the AI are a bit rubbish, aren't they? I've been corresponding with your Chancellor, Ire, and it has been a shameful diplomatic display. Oh dear. Gerard Amlale, possibly? Where are you from? Where are you? Terrible misunderstanding. Oh, he really hates us. Oh, that's not good. He borders us as well. Oh dear. Yeah, Ire is not really doing a good job anymore. Ire, it might be time for you to reconsider your career choices here. We gained 150 sort of prestige. That's very nice, just from having an impeccable household. Ire did get swayed, which I suppose is good, and our marshal has earned some respect. Martial guidance, popular opinion, plus 50 over here. Well, that's very handy. Okay, how is that looking? Plus 91. Oh my goodness me, they really like us over there. That's very good. We need to do something about Ire. We have to deal with the Ire situation, shall we say. Okay, can we do any marrying of anybody? Hang on. We have a guest. So we have, the only thing is, they are the wrong faith, and we don't like them, and they don't like us. How about, have we got anybody that we could do some marrying with? Here we go. You're sorted. Okay, that's fine. You are married. Keep scrolling down the list. Okay, hang on a second. That's our niece, but our niece is married to one of our knights. We've got Taliba, who's married to the Mufti, the court priest, and the court physician. Have we not got anybody else at all? There must be somebody. What about the spy master? Nope, they're married to a courtier. Okay, right. So we can't even marry somebody in who is really good at diplomacy and appoint them as the Chancellor because we haven't got enough people in court. Okay, that's a bit of a shame. That's a bit unfortunate. Have we got people that are old enough to marry? Dave isn't quite old enough to get married yet. The only good thing about having all of these kids is that we can we can keep the girls. Unfortunately, will have to be sort of married for alliance reasons, but the boys we can keep in the court. Make sure they marry somebody with, some half-decent traits and some good stats. And then eventually in time, those children will grow up in our court and we can employ them as kind of, chancellors and marshals and all that kind of stuff. That will be quite handy. And then, eventually as we grow, we can give them land and all that kind of stuff. So it's quite good that we do have a lot of kids. It's just, very expensive on the whole birthday presents and birthday cards thing. Maybe that's why we've got no money. We're just constantly buying stuff for the kids. Okay, fine. That's all good. Let's keep time ticking on. Let's make sure that Ire doesn't start killing everybody. Right. So we're going to siege this in, 30-ish days. It would be good if we could go down and have a fight with them. Because I think we'd win. I think if we went and had a fight with them... botherations. Okay. Chappie here, so the Ethiopians next door, are coming in for the Sheikhdom of Bur. They've got 15,000 people, potentially, because, that means they're allies. They've got 3 allies. Oh, this is really unfortunate. Okay, rally the troops. Are they going to call their friends in? And can we call some friends in? We can call some friends in, although I don't think they're all going to come along. Another call to war. What's wrong with you? Why do you keep going to war with pretty much everybody all of the time? Why are you so fighty? So now he is being attacked and he's calling us in as a defender. Well, we'd like to call you in as a defender. We've been going to your wars for months, years even, possibly. Okay. He's been involved in so many fights. I think he's in this one, isn't he? I think he's in this war. Yeah, okay, yes, we'll accept that. That's all fine. Right, who has come along for this war? So, we don't stand a chance. We don't actually stand a chance right now. But this is very bad, because that means we're going to lose Burr, possibly. And Burr is very, very good for us. Hang on, let's go have a quick look what Burr does. It gives us 2 money per month, which is very good, just from there. Another 1 money from the city of Burr. So the castle gives us 2. The city gives us 1. And then there's a little sort of temple down there, which gives us half a bit of tax. And then we get quite a few levies from it as well. 260, 186, and 94. I can't even do those numbers, but that is a significant amount of levies there. That's a good chunk of levies and money that we're going to lose. But we can't withstand them. We can't withstand the sort of the power of these people. Okay. Now, a few people have said you swear fealty to them, but we can't. And then a few people in the comments did say, what you need to do is change your religion to be Coptic, because they're Christian and we're Muslim, and that's why I think they're a little bit cross with us, because it's, completely contrasting kind of religions. So a few people did say, why not change your religion? But I think if you go to, hang on, no, not there. If we go to here and then go to Coptic and say, okay, convert to faith, we need 1,182 piety, which we don't have. We don't have that at all. I do find this a bit weird. It's a bit weird that you need an awful lot of faith to then abandon your faith and go and adopt another one. That seems a little bit bizarre. But yeah, we can't do it because we're so far off that. I mean, yeah, we've got 255. That's a little bit shy of 1,182. So that's not going to happen either. So we couldn't kind of convert over to the Coptic faith to stop them attacking us. And I think this here is just a losing battle, isn't it? We have no chance at all. I mean, are you still ill? Your health is poor. So the only kind of hope we have is that you kind of die a bit and then your allies don't come in and help out and our allies do come in to help out. That's kind of the only hope we have here. Right, can we call upon some people? So can we get you in? 3,000 people. That's going to be handy. So call you into the war. Oh, crikey. Which war would you like? The one that we're involved in. So, yes, that one, please. And then you. I don't think you've got any troops. You've got 66 people. Just send in your little band. Send in a band of people. Let's call you in. Because we might... It's 66 more people than we would have normally. And then we'll ask you to come in. But, I mean, this is just all nonsense, isn't it? We'll call you into the war. I kind of feel like this is pointless because we're up helping you right now. But there we go. So we'll ask you. Right. So... do we need to do any kind of desperate last gasp kind of marriage stuff going on? Pillow is not kind of, not betrothed to anybody at all. Can we find somebody who might be quite useful? So here we go. Hang on. Alliance power. The Sharazid Emirate. Okay. So how powerful are they? Only 2,385. When I say only, that's quite a lot compared to us, but it's not going to help us defeat the Ethiopians, is it? That's not going to work at all. Yeah, that's just... these are terrible options, really. I mean, yeah, by the time that... how old is Pillow? 3. So you're 49. So what's that? In 13 years. So you're going to be in your 60s by the time that Pillow sort of, comes of age. I mean, you might possibly be dead by then. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if any of this is going to be even worth doing. Do you know what? We'll give it a go. We'll see what we can do now. Let's see who's joining what war. Right, so people are joining us. So our allies are joining the war, which is good. Hopefully, the Ethiopian allies go, boo, no, we don't like you at all. You're rubbish and we don't want you to succeed. Apart from Queen, a fan of Nubia Nubia is massive and she's got 5,000 troops. Okay. Right. There are 6,000 troops heading toward us right now. 6,000 troops. Oh dear. Oh, and hang on. Already something is going on over here. It looks like... have they already attacked us down here? Oh. Have they? I don't think that's part of our war just there, is it? Okay, yeah, that's... oh, this is terrible. Hang on. We might need our troops back. Oh, and they're just sieging the places that we just siege. Where are we over here? I mean, at least we're actually making moves into the enemy territory, but we need our people back, please. Can we have our ball back now? Yeah, let's detach from the army. And we want to disband in a friendly area, but I don't think we can. We're going to have to go all the way back home to disband. And by that point, everything might be on fire. Okay, come in over here then. Try and come in over here. That's going to take an absolute age for you to all get down there. We'll see what they do. We'll see what the troops do, because they're kind of just sort of mooching around this part of the world right now. I'm kind of pinning my hopes on the fact that you might die. That would be good. That'll be split. I mean, not for you. That'll be terrible. If you're a family, it's really dreadful. But it'll be certainly very good for us. Right, Burr is under siege. Oh, we can get a new perk. Isn't that wonderful? We'll have centralisation, please. So development goes up in the capital, which is Dalat Kabir, which is good. Right, how long is that going to last? 7 months. Okay. Are our troops going to be back over here in 7 months' time? I really don't think they are. I genuinely don't think they are. It's going to take 6 months for them to get over there. Oh no. We are cutting it very fine. Okay, can we get over here? Can we go and land on the mosque for a bit? And then maybe that might be a bit more useful. Although they are dithering around over here in the siege of that place. I think they just let it go. They're sieging Dalat, they're sieging Burr. They don't know what they're doing. I'm not entirely sure. Dalat is now under siege again. Okay, that's a bit weird. I was thinking about getting mercenaries, but that's pointless because we haven't got enough gold to get mercenaries, unfortunately. I think our troops must be... Are they in the sea? There's a thing there saying about money, which does imply they've gone into the sea. But I can't see whether... Yeah, the first time we moved to Dalat Kabir are somewhere, but I don't know where they are. They've gone invisible, gone stealth mode. They're going to go and stealth the enemy. Okay, right, hang on. Let's clear all these notifications because these are not helping at all. So clear all those things. Right, and let's see what we can do. I mean, we don't really stand a chance because, I mean, one of their kind of armies over here is double ours, let alone the pair of them. So it's going to be something very impressive. Dalat is going to be quite hard to siege. That's 16 months. Burr, I think, might possibly fall, which means that the war score for them is going to start ticking up, which is a little bit unfortunate for us, but there we go. So yeah, they're going to siege that place. Where are we? Where are we? Oh no, there we are. We're coming in now, and let's have a look at where all the allies are. You know, now we've sort of called for help. Where are all of the allied forces? Well, there's 3,000 over there. They're coming in. Okay, that's not bad. And we've got 1,400, and I don't think they're over here coming to help us. They're dealing with their own little sort of squabbles, which is a bit of a shame. We could have done with your support. We might have been okay with them. But yeah, they're not going to come in time, which is a bit unfortunate. Okay, hang on. Can we park up in the sea for a bit and just hang around in the sea? Do a spot of fishing? I don't know, just enjoy sort of ocean life or whatever. Mercenaries, yeah, we can't afford mercenaries. And we're going to go broke now as well, because everything is being sieged. Oh my goodness me, there's 10,000, 11,000 troops there now. Yeah, we don't stand a chance. We might just have to cut our losses and surrender this one as well. And one day, we will get revenge upon you. We will come and get you. But now is not the time. Look, it's 12,000 versus our 7,000. It's not going to work. It's just not going to work. Can we go for white peace? No, they've most definitely not sort of entertained that notion. We might just have to surrender. This is all very terrible, isn't it? Our land is being whittled away by our naughty Abyssinian neighbours. Okay, there's no point. There's no point carrying on. I think we have to admit that the war is lost. They're just going to come in here. They're going to siege the capital, and that might kill our sort of people in our council and courtiers and family and all that kind of stuff. They might take people as prisoners. So I think we have to surrender. This is awful because that's really going to wallop our levies and our money. And I mean, we worked really hard to get those 2 bits of land, and now we've lost them. So yeah, we can't do anything else. There we go. To the loathsome Emir Bernard. May your years be short and miserable. I think maybe your years are going to be shorter because you're not very well. You've got the gout. A severe health penalty on you. Okay. There we go. We've lost another bit of land. So now, hang on. I'd like to get our troops back home. I'm fed up of fighting other people's wars now. We're done with that. We're going to keep our people home now. Because, now there's 2 wars again that we've been dragged into. So let's get you down here and we shall stand you down. And let's see where we stand in terms of actual money and such like. So, yeah, we can disband you lot now. So disband that 46 days. And let's just run time on a little bit quick, just to top those numbers up. So we've got some bowmen coming in. Oh, levies are well down now. Look at that. That is not good at all. Levies tumbling down. Okay. Oh, and one of our councillors has died as well. Just to add to the brilliance of the situation. Okay, who can we get? Oh. Okay. This isn't great either. We don't really have very many people that are good at doing the spying. Hang on a minute. Have we got anybody in court that we can do with marriage? There we go. You. Okay, can you marry somebody who's really, really sneaky? Hang on. Ah, you're perfect. You're absolutely perfect. Matab. You are stubborn, you're content, and you're impatient. Yeah, okay, that sounds fine. You sound kind of sneaky. And yeah, 24 intrigue is very, very important. So yes, can you sort that out, please? So can we have that sorted? There we go, splendid. And then we can go down here and we can assign you immediately into that job. We don't know who you are. There you go. You can go and become a spy master. And can we sway you, please? Because that is probably quite important to get you on our side. Okay. Right, so how are we looking in terms of money? 6.1 is not too bad, and we've got almost 1,700 people. Okay, and the other war is kind of collapsing. You're just going to have to cope with those wars on your own. We've helped as best we can. Our people spent so long away from home, and you lot just kept meandering around doing various weird kind of things. So, I mean, why didn't you just go for their capital? Just pile all of the troops up onto the capital, and then just siege that place and see what happens. You might have got important hostages or whatever, but I don't know what their tactics are, but we're going to stay down here. Now, those wars can just happen and we're not going to get involved. Even-tempered. I was watching Brainy play with the other children when Abadir tried to push her over. Okay, who are you? You are Abadir. You are the son. Ah, you're the son of Irir and Ilke. Okay, right, you're Irir's son. So, I mean, if you're anything like your dad, then yeah, you might sort of, you might be a little bit of a wally. Okay, so you're trying to push over Brainy, so push over our granddaughter. Brainy took it all in her stride and sat down to talk to Abadir instead. Okay, so she didn't get angry, she talked about it. That seems very good. Brainy knows to turn the other cheek when needed. She gets forgiving. Okay, she must never let others walk all over her, and she can get wrathful instead of forgiving, or she shouldn't linger on matters like this, and she gains fickle. Now, because we're kind of helping out with this, I think we'd go for fickle, because we're fickle, and that's kind of the way we would see the world. So we kind of go, don't linger on it, it's fine, just, carry on, do whatever you want to do after that, it's all fine. I think that's what Bernard would do. I mean, that's probably the best one. Having her with forgiving is probably very good because, yeah, she's going down diplomacy and it gives you +2 diplomacy. But I don't think that's what Bernard would do. Yeah, we'd go for fickle. Oh, well, fickle is +2 diplomacy. Oh, that's fine. Yeah, indeed. Go for fickle. It'll stress us out a little bit because we're trying to change the way she is. But I think that's what Bernard would do. He'd say, yeah, go and be fickle. It's brilliant. You'll like it. Oh, and she's cynical as well. So she's fickle and cynical. She is very much like her grandfather. Okay, that's interesting. But a bit honest. He's not quite as honest. He's a bit more sort of greedy. But he's honest about being greedy, I suppose. And Kate gained opinion as Bernard! What's happened to Bernard? Oh my goodness me. Well, that just came completely out of nowhere, didn't it? Was he even ill? Was he even ill? Oh, that Abyssinian person's outlived us. Just as I was saying, I think it is you that will die before us. Bernard has passed away. Emir Bernard of the lovely People's Emirate has abandoned this transient world and flown to heaven at 57 years of age. That's no age at all. He died of natural causes. A conscientious man, he was renowned for his excellent skills as a steward and a ruler. Emir Biscuit ascends to the throne, which does sound very good. I like the idea of everything being run by Emir Biscuit. Blessed with awesome knowledge of all things between heaven and earth, Biscuit's rule is sure to be legendary. Awesome knowledge. Okay, that's very intriguing. So, just died of natural causes. Oh, Bernard. It's been too short, Bernard. 19 years. So distinguished. Your level of devotion was dutiful, which is quite surprising because you didn't really care about that at all. You only got the avaricious sort of perk tree finished, and you fought in 8 wars, most of which weren't anything to do with you, just helping out other people. Most of which were the caliphs. Okay. And then we're going to lose a title. How is that going to work? We're going to lose... Oh, this is awful. So basically, we're back to square one. We're back to square one, but we have a vassal. So our half-brother, Sheikh Dave, is going to own Zabid. So that place over there. And we're still going to have all of this. So we're going to have Dalak, but that's it. We're going to have nothing else at all. Oh, hang on. There's something going on with the Danakils. We'll have to check that out momentarily. Yeah, but he's going to get that. However, I think because we're a duke, or well, an emir, sorry, so we're duke level, I think he will report into us. He won't become independent. I think he will still be our vassal, I'm pretty sure. And then, there we go. So Samira, then Bernard passes it on to Emir Biscuit, who's 33 years old. Oh my goodness me, that was absolute shocker. Completely out of nothing, my goodness. Well, here we go, a very unexpected goodbye to the lovely Emir Bernard, and I think he's had a very tough time of it, has Bernard. Early on, he had to deal with a bit of a peasant revolt, he's had people plotting to kill his kids, he's been pulled this way and that way by his allies, but I think he's handled everything quite well given what's been going on. He's been pretty calm and he's been mostly fair. I mean, he did do a tiny little spot of shaking down his subjects for some money, but he didn't do that very much at all. I think, he kind of realised that might annoy some people, so even though he did like the money, he didn't do that too often, and he's improved the armies of Delac, he's invested in buildings, and he even claimed a bit of land over the sea, which was no mean feat. However, I think his reign will be defined by the aggression of the Abyssinians, who effectively bullied him into submission not once but twice so they could take away some of our land, and he couldn't really do anything about it. Both times the enemy was so much stronger than us, so he had really sort of no choice but to surrender. So even though poor Bernard tried his best to improve our armies and, get loads of camels and all that kind of stuff and make things a much better place, it sadly came to very little because now we we only own half the amount of land that he started his reign with. Do you know what though? That will not be forgotten. Absolutely not at all. We will claim that land back. We will get revenge against the Abyssinians, and Bernard's efforts will not be in vain at all. So whilst he may have been greedy and fickle, he did try his hardest in some very, very tough circumstances. And so I think we should give Bernard the title of Bernard the Fabulous, because as well as trying fabulously hard, he also looked the part too. I do think he looked really wonderful with his big beard and his fancy clothes. So farewell, Bernard the Fabulous. You will be missed. And now we hand things over to Emir Biscuit, who does have a very, very big challenge on his hands. So here we go, new character time. I mean, it doesn't seem that long since we were kind of, going, oh, we're going to play as Bernard. And now here we are playing as Bernard's son. So let's continue as Emir Biscuit. And here we go. We've now got to do all sorts of bits and bobs. So firstly, let's go and have a look at you, Emir Biscuit. So what are you like? Oh my word, you're very, very good. Biscuit. Oh my word, you're fabulous. Apart from prowess, but that's fine. You can stay at home and let other people do the fighting. Look at that. You're very, very good. I mean, your weakest skill is martial, and that's at 11, which is not too bad at all. That is pretty good. I mean, diplomacy is good. Stewardship is very good. We should be getting some good money coming in, which is nice. Okay, right, so hang on. So, of course, Bernard's dead, so your mum is there. So your mum is also your best friend, which is brilliant. Oh, I do like that. And then, you've got Brainy and you've got Cake. Okay, so hang on. Don't Brainy and Cake now need... Imagine they're going to need guardians, aren't they? Hang on, you're going to need a guardian because, of course, Bernard is a bit dead. So we're going to need to sort that out. And then, hang on a second, go up to us. Cake. Who's your guardian? Ah, right. Yeah, it was Bernard again. Okay, right. So we do need to sort out some guardians. Okie doke. And there's your great big pile of siblings. Now, have we lost that place? No, we have not lost Zabid over there in terms of to the dynasty. It's lost to us, I think. But I don't think we've lost it to the dynasty. I think it looks like... Hang on. Yeah, we have a vassal. Yeah, so our half-brother, Sheikh Dave, is our vassal. Okay, and apparently he's a powerful vassal, so it says there. I doubt that, given that he's 14. But okay, that's fine. Right. Okay, so let's go to here. Let's sort out our lifestyle. I imagine it's going to be stewardship again. We've got a long line of very sort of good stewardy people. Yeah, okay, 30% more experience. And you've gone down architect. Okay, right. That's very interesting. A bit like your grandma. Yes, a bit like your gran. Yeah, because, Samira would have been your gran. Yeah, okay, so let's go down wealth focus, because that means we get 10% more money, which is very handy indeed. So we can build more armies and all that kind of stuff. Okay, councillors. Here we go. Who do we have? So we've still got Irir, who really, really doesn't like us at all. And then we've got the person who we just recruited. Okay, I think we sway her. I think we have to start swaying her because she is the spy master, and if she doesn't like us, that's generally bad. Right, our marshal, yeah, sort it by that. I mean, you're quite good. I say quite good. You're very, very good. And we could possibly get you in, but it looks like you're a bit ill. Let's get you in. Let's get Rustem in. So you can join us there, which is very good. And then steward-wise, yeah, this is a bit of an issue, isn't it? we haven't really got anybody that's very good at doing stewarding stuff because we did that job and we were good at that. Okay. I mean, we could get the court tutor in. We could get the murderous lunatic in to go and handle our finances. I don't think that's going to go so well, to be honest. Okay, have we got any new people in court? Did we bring any people of our own, given that we're a different person? Like you, hang on, I can't remember who we've looked at and who we haven't. You're married to Irre, who's a bit of a pain. Mariam. Oh, our mum. Anna, this could be interesting. Okay, right, so, our mum. Okay, here we go. So our mum and our best friend. Mother of ours, best friend. Oh my goodness me. You are super sneaky. You're very good. Could we possibly organise a new marriage for you to somebody who's really, really good at doing finances? That'd be really helpful. If we could sort that out, that would be wonderful. Somebody called Rauf. Well, hang on. 16 stewardship, but you're of a religion which we consider hostile. That's not going to be very good, is it? That might possibly cause some problems. Oh, well, look at this. Next one we've got is 13. I mean, it's better than 11. It's better than the 11 that we've got possibly to choose from. Hang on, where was it? Yeah, we can't put the spy master in. Oh, Irre is our rival. Oh, that's not good either, is it? Hang on. Yeah, we can't put our wife in as a spy master. We can't put Talibra in. Yeah, Irre is our best chance of a chancellor and a steward. Oh dear. Okay, hang on. Have we got anybody else that can do chancelling? No. This is terrible. Although, actually, if we get our mum and our best friend to marry Sadiq could be the chancellor, and then we could move Irre with his stewardship of 12 over to be a steward. It's still not great, but that might be possibly our best option. This is all very terrible. We've got some very poor options going on. Yeah, okay, what are you? Compassionate, wrathful and forgiving. Oh no, hang on, what are we like? I didn't look at our things. We are just. Okay, so we have a strong sense of justice. So we're going to try and do things right and make sure that fair stuff has happened. We're ambitious. That's very good. That's why our stats are quite good, because that's +1 to pretty much everything. And we're paranoid. Okay, so intrigue goes up. Stress gain goes up by 100%. That increases stress gain by 25%. So Biscuit's going to get very, very stressy. Okay, so we're going to have a very stressed out, crumbly Biscuit going on. Okay, right. And then you've got Fortune Builder, which is a 3-star education trait, and you are intelligent, which is very good. Okay, yeah, I think that's fine. Got -100 prestige. Really? But a massive pile of piety. Okay, so you seem to be relatively religious, but not very prestigious. Okay. Right, we'll have to try and work on that. That's not ideal, is it? And then, yeah, we have our player heir, who is also looking pretty good. You're also intelligent, and you've got some good stats, given that you're 8 years old. So that's looking very good. Okay, right, so what do we do with this? And so, I think, if we're ambitious, we're going to want the best. We're going to want the best for Delac. And you're not going to like people taking land offers. That's not going to go well. So, I think, let's get Sadiq. Oh, no, but hang on. No, Sadiq is wrathful. Do we want to marry our recently bereaved mother into somebody who's wrathful? I don't think we would. I don't think that's what would happen at all. Hang on a minute. Hang on. So who can we put into this particular job? We'll just put you in. It's fine. There you go. It's better than nobody being in that job at all. So there we go. We're making currently, if we just move time on a little bit, 3.5 money. 3.5 money per month, which is okay. That's not too bad. We have lost some of our earning power because we don't own Zabid over there anymore, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, so a few things again that we need to do. Got some items. So do we want to hold that? The monthly learning lifestyle experience? I mean, will that help? Are we going to get any of that at all? +5%. We'll hold it anyway. There you go. Looks fancy and nice. And we've got the coin. Okay. And then, yes, then we have our court artifact that we can't do anything with. Okay, that's fine. Is there anything else that we need to do? Is there anything else that we need to sort of pay attention to? Do you know what? Could we give you... Hang on, we haven't done this in a while. I've got a couple of things we could do. One thing, our wife is our friend. So could we possibly, finally, embark on a romance scheme with our wife? This could be very good, because it would be nice to become soulmates with her. So we'll do that now. hang on, 100% chance of success. This is what we want to see. We haven't done this yet. We haven't had this kind of opportunity. Yes, start that scheme. That's what we're going to do. Here we go. Oh, this is fun. I've missed this. Okay, the time has come to let my filling sword Emir Bernard be known. I want her to remember this day for the rest of her life. Okay, so sing a love ballad, plant a letter, write a poem, go with my gut. Okay, I mean, you are ambitious, you're paranoid, and you're just. I think possibly, I don't know, none of these things would sort of indicate whether you would sing or letter or poem or anything. I don't know, I mean, your learning is 14, so you're quite clever. I wonder if you would, I don't know, maybe do a letter. I'm trying to think of what we have done in the past. Have we ever sung a love ballad? Have we ever done that? I think maybe, hang on, if he's a bit paranoid, maybe he's not going to want to put a letter into her chambers or write a poem because he thinks people might find those and the secret will be blown. Whereas if we just go up in the park and sing at her, that's fine. Let's sing her a love ballad. Why not? Emir Biscuit, time for you to do some singing. Here we go. Okay, Declaration of Love. I found a classic Baylock love ballad which suits Bayan perfectly. I practice it over and over. Everything must be perfect. I find my beauty walking in the Dalak Kabir Gardens. Yeah, we haven't got much other land for her to be walking around in, so there we go. Surrounded by her friends, with my heart beating like a hammer, I kneel before her and sing. Okay, that's very dramatic. Bayan's cheeks turn a deep pomegranate red, but she does not interrupt me. Her companions all look pleased, or jealous, surely a good sign. You have a beautiful voice, my lord, Bayan says, before she hurries off. Her friends are quick to follow. I stand up on shaking legs, watching them disappear between the hedges, my heart beating harder than ever. Well done, well done, that was good. Bayan won't resist my charms for long. Okay, so we've kicked that off, which is wonderful. I'm very happy about that. And then one thing I was thinking, could we possibly, hang on, could we change your hat? Because that's a nice hat. I imagine there must be more spectacular hats. So hang on. Headwear. So yeah, that's the default. So no headwear. He needs a hat. I think he needs a hat. But I don't think, some of these, that's quite nice. A golden pearl turban. That is very, very nice indeed. I mean, yeah, there's quite a lot. I think they've added loads in since we last played this. Oh my word, there's loads. There's a jester's hat now. Of course, because you can have a court jester. Okay, I mean, that's not for us right now, but it does look wonderful. I mean, that's not good for vision, is it? But okay. Yeah, I don't think these are quite right for us. Okay, let me just go through and have a look at these. Oh, there we go. Got all the Pope's kind of stuff going on. Let me have a look through and just see if we can find any kind of really wonderful kind of head toppers going on. Okay, so apparently there is such a thing as a giant turban. So absolutely 100% that is what we're going for. Because look at that. That is amazing. That is huge. There's an absolutely massive hat. It's just enormous. You could keep some armies in there just, for a surprise attack or something. So yes, we shall go for the giant turban, please, because that looks amazing. I mean, everything else will keep the same. I quite like the clothes. They look very good. They're very sort of lovely kind of shades of reds and pinks and things. But yeah, the turban does look very, very good. That looks very spectacular. So there we go. Apply those changes. Yes. And now we have on a wonderful hat, which is very nice. And I think as well, possibly, let's give our wife a slightly better hat as well. So here we go. Let's give you a better hat. Okay, so whereas Emir Biscuit can have a really big turban, I think we give Bayan, his wife here, a very lovely, very spectacularly beautiful turban. The golden pearl turban. That looks very nice. That looks very good. It's kind of, classic sort of shape, but then it's got this kind of very fancy thing at the front with some shiny bits and what looks like a sort of, there's an emerald in the front there as well. That could be quite nice. So yeah, we'll have one of those, please. There we go. That looks much better. So the ruling people of Dalak now have very, very good hats, which is very important. Well done, you two. Okay, so with the important business of hats now being sorted out, I think we need to go and look at something slightly less important, like the education of our children or something. I mean, it's not quite as exciting as a wonderful hat, but there we go. It's got to be done. So who is this? This is Brainy. So can we get somebody in to teach Brainy? I mean, we only have, hang on, we've only got the two kids. We've got the two kids, so we could possibly educate them both, which means we're responsible for all those kind of, sort of decision things about their traits that pop up. So I think, so Brainy can become our ward, because we are very good. We're very, very good. So I think we should be able to do some, good educational stuff. And then, Cake, let's get you as well, please. So there we go. Responsible for both of you. Hang on, we've got quite a lot of friends, haven't we? Hang on. Relationships. We've got 2 wards, like we've just seen. We're friends with Rainbow, so our sister. We're best friends with our mum, which is wonderful. We're friends with our wife, hopefully to become soulmates. And we're friends with our son and heir. Oh, that's very good. Okay, this is good. But we do have a rival in Erir. We possibly could do with getting rid of Erir, because I think he's going to be a little bit of a problem. I mean, could we just sort of... Could we do anything about... Oh, we don't know his secret, do we? I bet we don't know his secret. Because, of course, Bernard knew his secret, that he's a cannibal, but we don't know it. Do we know any secrets? That's a good point. Have we got any kind of factions? Right, no factions going on. And intrigue-wise, we're doing that hooks and secrets. Nothing. We've got nothing. Nothing at all. Nothing going on. Okay, that's a little bit worrying, isn't it? But okay. At least we haven't got any secrets ourselves. At least we're not like a secret closet murderer or whatever. Okay, so what can we do with you? I mean, yeah, you are a little bit... You're sadistic. You are sadistic, which is possibly not great. Can we do anything with you? We can't imprison you. Don't want to grant you titles. I kind of just like to replace you. But nobody else is good enough, really. Nobody else is good enough quite yet. The Marshal... Yeah, we don't want the Marshal to go into that role. Yeah, we need to get somebody on board that's really, really good at stuff. But yeah, for now, we're just going to have to kind of put up with the fact that he's there getting in the way, which isn't ideal, but there we go. Okay, so one of the wars that we were involved in has kind of resolved itself. I think, yeah, we lost that one. So our Caliph friend lost that one. Okay, there we go. We tried to help as best we could. We got 4 prestige out of that. Only 4. But we did get some opinion with him, which is very good. So there we go. So he likes us a bit for that. I mean, yeah, all of our alliances will have gone, won't they? All of our alliances will have been completely obliterated, botherations. Okay, so that one's gone. And then there's that other war going on that we're not even going to try and help in. Because it's just not worth it. Look at that. They've got loads of people over there. And the good guys have got, what, 57 people? Just mooching around the place. It's not going to work. It's not going to work at all. We had to kind of come home and try and do some of that. Oh, no. We need... Right, Erir, you're... It's with no regret. You're fired. Because you're rubbish. Okay, so Erir has offended somebody else now. Our neighbour who hates us anyway. Okay, right. You're not the man I thought you were. Right, this isn't great. There's got to be some terrible misunderstanding. No, it's just Erir. He's really rubbish. Okay. Can we get somebody else in, please? Are you married? Yes. Are you married? Yes. Can we find somebody that's not married or whatever? Can we just bring somebody in who's half decent at diplomacy? Just so we can get rid of Erir. There's got to be somebody, surely. The only option we have is our mother. I'm sorry, Mum, but we're going to have to do this for the good of the realm. I mean, your dad would have understood, of course. So here we go. Let's have a look. So, you. Oh, you're perfect. Yes, you, please. Or possibly you down here. Hang on, because, this is our mum, our best friend. She is still very recently kind of, heartbroken. So, yeah, she was callous, lusty, and ambitious. Humble, fickle, and impatient. Or... temperate, content, and generous. I think we would go for you. I mean, it's not the person with the best skills, but I think because we're marrying them to our mum, and we like our mum, we don't want to marry sort of our mum to somebody like this. Although they're okay, I suppose, but you're much better. Temperate, content, and generous. You sound like a very wonderful, splendid person. So let's get you in. So Hashmedin. Let's sort that out, please. So, it's going to have to be matrilineal. Are you okay with that? I think you are. Wonderful. So, yeah, okay, we'll sort that out. So you come in. Hello, welcome aboard. This is splendid. Right, and then I'm afraid it's goodbye to you, Erir, because you are rubbish. You've caused too many offences. So, yes, with no regret, you're fired. Clear off, Erir. Out on your arrears. Okay, so where is Erir now? He's going to be hanging around the court. Can we just make him go away? Because I don't really want him to be hanging around either. Yeah, he really hates us now. So he's our Faris and our rival. The only thing is he's very good at doing the fighting, so we need him to do the fighting. But, I mean, do we dismiss? Just turn him into a wanderer and send him away from the court? Is it better to have him here in the court so we can keep an eye on him, as opposed to out there wandering about, a bit of a loose cannon sort of thing? I think we might have to keep him here. I mean, maybe he'll fall in battle, possibly. Who knows? How are the Pharisees doing? Yeah, that's pretty good. That's some pretty good kind of fighting people going on there. That is not too bad at all. Okay, I'm quite happy with that. That's looking very good. So our Pharisees, our knights are looking very handy. Okay, right, let's run time on until we get to the next bit of the kind of the romance scheme. Because they're always fun. They're always very good. Somebody's got a claim on the chiefdom of Ausa. Okay, where is that? It's in there. Okay, that could be interesting. Oh yeah, what's going on here? There's something going on with the Danakils. The Danakils are being attacked by their neighbours. Oh, you're not going to like that at all. We think it's quite funny because you have been a problem with us as well for absolutely ages. Yeah, you're defending. You've got way more troops. So it looks like it's going in your favour, which is a bit of a shame. But never mind. At least you're having problems with some enemy coming in. And is Chappie over here still alive? Yes, he is. Please go away. Please go away, you annoying man. Although you do have a very nice crown. Can we have the crown? Yeah, it's gonna be a good day when he passes away. The people of Dalat can have a little tiny celebration because he's been nothing but a thorn in our side. Here we go. The next part of the romance thing has popped up, and look, she's wearing the fancy new hat as well. Very nice indeed. It suits you, Emir Bernard. Lady Bernard, let me prove my devotion to you in any way you deem fit. Bernard ponders a request for a while before her face lights up. I've been plagued by nightmares recently. If you are truly devoted to me, you will stand guard outside my chambers and make sure no evil reaches me. Okay, that's fine. So you will sleep undisturbed. We gain sleep deprived for 2 years. Goodness me, a minor health penalty. I think we're 34 years old. We can take a minor health penalty for being a little bit kind of weary. There's an 85% chance that we manage to stay awake, and Amira gets well rested. Hang on, go back to that. Amira gets well rested, so she's going to lose stress a bit quicker. She's going to like us a bit more, and it's going to gain devotion. So a 10% success chance. The only thing is, isn't it on 100% chance of success anyway? So we don't need that to go up. Leave me undisturbed all night, and I will stand guard. That's a sneaky challenge, or I will not do it. She loses 5 opinion of us. I mean, that's not what we're here for. We're not here to just go, oh no, it's a bit inconvenient. Here we go. A broom with my cloak on top can fight nightmares just as well. I'm tempted to do that. I'm tempted to have that have a go at this, because that one does kind of cause us some problems. We will have a minor health penalty, which isn't great. I mean, it's not terrible due to our age, but it's not ideal either. But we're paranoid. We might be paranoid that somebody's going to figure it out. I think we do the right thing. We're just and ambitious. We do the right thing. You will sleep undisturbed. We're going to be very, very tired for a long time. We managed to stay awake for 2 years for some reason, but there we go. Okay, that's moved it on a little bit. Oh, the carps. Oh, it's another pond thing. Oh no, I don't want to spend my money on that. Okay, so we're not greedy. So we're not bothered about sort of, having all the money or whatever. So we could spend it. We can gain 100 stewardship lifestyle. Every quarter gains 20 opinion. There's an 85% chance that we lose 20. 14% chance that we lose 50 money. Yeah, let's try haggling. There we go. 20 money. That's okay. We can get that back over, what's that? I know, a little while. Course of a year, I think it is. So there we go. That's fine. And, oh, hang on. Has the Caliph been taken prisoner in that fight? Oh yeah, that war's going to end. Hang on a minute. This war's going to finish momentarily. There we go. We lost that war, and stuff happened. I think they got that empire back that they took last time. So there we go. Hang on a second. What? Nap died? Nap died of typhus. A critical penalty. It was only 3. That's really sad. Oh, Nap. Our brother has died. So our first kind of sort of death in the reign of Emir Biscuit. And it was our 3-year-old brother. That's really awful. Oh, farewell, Nap. Farewell. I hope we've had lots of fun together. We've played lots of games and such like. We made it all fabulous. Oh, Nap, that's very sad. Oh, there we go. That's sort of, yeah, that's spoiled things a little bit. Let's try and get back on the romance thing. We'll do some grieving. We'll build a nice statue to Nap somewhere in kind of his honour. And then, yeah, we'll try and get back to the romance thing once we've had a chance to kind of do a spot of mourning. Okay, apparently somebody is trying to kill our wife. That's not very good at all. We quite like our wife, so maybe we should try and stop that. That'd be quite good. However, what's this? Your neighbour, Sharazid Emirate. Oh, that's over there. That chappie over there, isn't it? They lost against somebody for a war, and your neighbour Emir Bernard has won against somebody. Oh, crikey, what's going on here? The chiefdom of whatever that is just there. Okay, so that's changed hands. Oh, that's gone to somebody else. Well, that's interesting. And wife inspires recruitment. Shakedom to lack levy size up by 25%. That's worth having. Oh, the Danakils. The Danakils are looking a little bit vulnerable right now. And we couldn't take them on right now, but their levies aren't looking great. And they've not got all those archers they did have once upon a time. Didn't they have like 1,000 archers at one point? They've still got 900 horn warriors, and they have got some allies. Okay. Can we go and secure an alliance? What about Brainy? Can we have a look at that? Emir Amaran of the Rumi Grand Emirate. Okay, so whereabouts is that in the world? It's all the way over... Oh, it's huge! It's huge. They've got almost 10,000 people. Yes. Can we secure that alliance, please? That would be absolutely incredible. Although, if we could get one of your sons, that would be even better. Can we sort out an arrangement here? Can we do that? No, your marriage is a bit of a problem. You're 25. Let's try and find someone that's a bit nearer her age. That's 5,500 people for this person here. Oh, that's even further away. That's getting over there. That's getting towards sort of, what's that, like sort of India area and all that lot. That's quite distant, isn't it? That's some travel. Okay, we're good if we could marry to, what's that? Oh, that's sleep deprived. It'd be good if we could marry that one. Hang on. Let's order it by alliance power. Oh no, it's either this person who's 54, but we do get a huge alliance out of it, which is absolutely amazing. That would be good. Or you down here, who's a bit nearer in age, or I suppose your son is a bit closer in age. What's that? Sort of 12 years. But you're a bit further away, and you've not got quite as many troops. Do you know what? Let's do it. We're ambitious. That's what we do. We are ambitious, and we want the best for the people of Delac. So here we go. Let's try and organise this, please. Obviously, matrilineal will not work at all. So, Brainy, you're very clever. You're a brilliant, wonderful young person, but I'm afraid we might have to do this for the future of the dynasty. So, here we go. Let's see if we can get that sorted. And can we move the thing on a bit? There we go. Romance, a rare flower. As my sunshine and I walk through the Delacabir gardens, I gesture the greenery around us. For their beauty, there isn't a single flower which rivals your own, my lady. What a smooth talker we are. There is one, she says, with a mischievous smile. A rare orchid from Carnadavid, possibly might have said that wrong, which is nearly impossible to cultivate. The abandoned moss garden in Gimhill is the only place where it thrives in these regions. Okay. So we've got 10 months left on this. Find a merchant, so we can spend a bit of money and we get a special gift. I will brave the ruins. Rainbow might be able to help us out. Okay. Hang on. Is that Rainbow? That's our sister. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So Rainbow might be able to help. 73% chance. There is an 8% chance that Rainbow might get wounded with that. Or surely they must pale compared to your fair visage, and we can say that because we have some good diplomacy. We'll just go for that because I think that's what he would do. He just kind of go, yeah, Joe, what? That's fine. We're trying to romance you. We like you anyway. So, yeah, surely they must pale compared to your fair visage. Oh, aren't we flattering? And there we go. We now have an alliance with the Rumi Grand Emirate, which is very good. I'm kind of thinking, hang on. Where's your king? He's still around. My goodness me. I mean, we're almost equal in strength. That's almost equal, but we would need all of that other person's forces, and they might not sort of commit them all down here, which is a bit of a shame. It would be good if they could. But I mean, yeah, we could go and get that back if we had some more people, but we don't. Hang on, can we... yeah, that's not going to work, is it? Sunshine, pillow... What if we do this? Hang on. alliance power. So Pillow is... What, Pillow, you're 5. Could you marry the son of Emir II of that place that's really far away? We might get called into their fights. But yeah, can you go and sort that out? And then does that mean we're allied? Is that how that works? I mean, do you want matrilineal? Absolutely not. I mean, yeah, you're our sibling, not our daughter. I assume that's going to be fine. Hang on. That could work out quite nicely, couldn't it? Does that secure the alliance? Yes, it does. Okay, so our daughter is married to the son and heir of their entire dynasty, entire lands. That's very good. Okay, now I think we have got enough. We've got enough military clout to take that guy on. I think we might possibly wait until he dies, and then we might strike. However, the Danakils over here, how are you guys doing? 2,000 military strength for your allies. Not much for you anymore. About 2,000. We're not too far off. We're going to come for you, Danakils. We're going to come for you. We said we would all those years ago. It might take us a few more decades, but soon enough, I think we can get all this sorted. This can be our lands one day. And I think our court doctor has picked up the proper physician trait, which is very handy indeed. So there we go. They can now do some proper doctoring instead of, kind of amateur doctoring, which is very good. Oh dearie me. Right, so the romance scheme has come up with a thing called unpleasant pleasantries. I'm attending a dance in Delacabir to spend some time with Emir Bernard. The mere thought of touching hands makes my heart jump, but when I arrive, I find her stuck in a conversation with my half-brother Sheikh Dave. We'll come to Sheikh Dave in a second. The brooding man drones on, totally oblivious to Bayan's discomfort. Okay, so we have got a high intrigue skill, so a little distraction seems appropriate. Okay, so she likes that. I will take her place, so we can have... This is a bit silly, isn't it? So if we just take her place and listen to Sheikh Dave sort of waffle onto us for a night, we get chronic headaches for 10 years. That's a little bit too extreme. Or enough you're boring the lady to death. Let's just go for this. We've got enough to have that skill kick in. So we might as well use it because that's what we do. We're ambitious. We like to use our skills as best we can. So, okay, a little distraction seems appropriate. And Sheikh Dave has created a liberty faction against us. That's not great. At the moment, it's only sort of him on his own. Oh, because he's not on the council. That's why. He's not on the council. I think if he were to be placed on the council, then that would help quite a bit. And also, I think as well, wouldn't that... Because he's a vassal, I think because we're a clan government, if the vassals like you more, you get more money and levies out of them. That's how clans work, I think. Okay. Where could we put you? I mean, are you better than... You're coming up to being better than Muzaffredin. We could put you on to stop that faction causing us a problem. We could just sort of drop you in. So Muzaffredin might get a little bit grumpy, but let's put Dave onto the council. There we go. Sorry, Muzaffredin. I do apologise. Right, Dave is now... he's got sort of no opinion of us, but that will start ticking up, I imagine, because now he's on the council. Okay, well, there we go. That might possibly be enough to sort that sort of faction out. Right, a harsh judgment. Following the death sentence of a lowly thief, I asked my son and heir Cake what he thought. Okay, Cake, what do you like? You've got Just, and you've got Curious. Now, Just is good. We would want him to have that. So he responded, that sentence was far too harsh for such a small crime. The punishment did indeed not fit the crime. I don't think we'd make him cynical. And I don't think we'd make him temperate. I think we're just. We would want him to be just as well. And that's a really good thing. That's very good. Become just Cake. Become a very just Cake. There we go. And it helps with stewardship as well. Marvellous. My wife, Emir Bernard, is hiding something about our son. I am certain of it. The furtive glances, her protectiveness of Cake, the way she avoids all my inquiries. I mean, I'm very protective of Cake myself. If I have some cake and somebody tries to take some, if I've got a cake fork, I jab it into their hands. I do not question the heritage of my son Cake lightly, but doubt is gnawing at my mind. Okay, so I need to make sure. So it's an intrigue challenge, or of course he is my son. So the intrigue challenge is 65% chance I discover the truth, 34% chance our wife finds out. I think I would probably talk about it with her. I would talk about it because we're friends and we're due to become soulmates momentarily. So I think we would have a chat about it. So 65% chance I discover the truth. Let's have a go at that, shall we? Let's see what's happening. Right. back to the romance thing. It's all over the place. When Emir Bernard suggested a hunt, I did not hesitate to organise one. I would do anything for a mere glimpse of my honeycomb. Bleh. I am stalking through the underbrush, my page at my heel, and my hound just ahead. It seems as if it has found a trail. Then suddenly my concentration is shattered by a woman's scream. Oh my goodness, here we go. I am coming for you, my love. I go ahead with my attempt to romance her. Perhaps it would be wise to send the page. So, I mean, why would you go to all this effort and then just do this bit at the end? Spend 75 prestige and just send somebody else to do it. Or it's probably just a bird, and she could either get injured by a wild beast or just ignore her. No, I'm coming for you, my love. Quickly, let's sort this out and see what happens. And within what must have been a minute, but felt like an hour, I reach a clearing. Bayan is on the ground before me, dishevelled and weaponless. Opposite her, just about to strike, stands a huge wolf. My arrow strikes true, and the beast falls to the ground. For a moment all Bayan can do is stare, but then she stumbles toward me and throws herself into my arms. I do like the faces they have in Crusader Kings. That's a good scared face. I need you, my love, right here and now. Or one sweet kiss is the only reward I crave. I mean, no, let's do this. I need you, my love, right here and now. So, yeah, she becomes our soulmate, which is wonderful. We lay with her. That just means we lay down, I think, because yeah, she's quite tired. I think we just have her lie down for a bit. I've got some tea in a thermos. We'll have that. She gains some opinion of us, and that's kind of it. And we gain 150 prestige, which is quite handy because we were running out of that. We were very low on that. So, yeah, there we go. Let's become soulmates with our wife, which is wonderful. I can no longer romance her, which, of course, that makes perfect sense. We've got a soulmate. Oh, that's wonderful. There we go. So, I mean, the kingdom might be, or not the kingdom, the realm, sorry, might not be looking in the best shape. But at least we have a soulmate. At least Emir Biscuit is very happy with what's going on with his life at the moment, I suppose, which is very good indeed. And I think with that done, we will finish things up for now. I kind of wanted to get that sorted. So there we go. That ended very nicely indeed. It was good to see that bag. And it's good to see some fancy hats going on as well. That's very important. So yeah, I think we'll finish up for now. We'll come back next time and possibly try to undo some of the damage of the Abyssinians. Because I'm not overly happy with them. Is he still alive? Oh my goodness me. I mean, well done you. That's very impressive. But I mean, if you could just not be anymore, that'd be marvellous. But there we go. So yeah, I think next time we'll try and get some more land. Not entirely sure where we should head. I mean, we did look at going over here, didn't we? We did look at going over here, but that means we'd have to take this chappie on, who's got 3,119 troops of his own, plus his military strength of his allies is huge, so maybe not over there, possibly. I mean, maybe, yeah, I do think we take them on. I think we possibly take the fight to the Danakils, maybe have a go at them. Can we declare war on them? Yes, we can invade counties and things for a little bit of piety. We've got much of that, so yeah, I think that's possibly what we should do. Start over there and work our way through and see if we can just remove them from the map, which would be very good indeed because they have been a problem for us for a long time. It'd be quite nice to get rid of them. But yeah, they've got that, have they? They've got that. Are they over there? Oh yeah, this place is huge. They've got loads of land just kind of spread over a wide area. Yes, they're based over there, but they've got a bit there and a bit there and a bit there and a bit there. Okay, that's fine. So yeah, we could do that. And yeah, we have got a little bit of money building back up. So we could possibly, try and either improve some buildings or maybe buy some more troops in. That would be quite good as well. So we'll see what we can do. But yeah, plenty to do as we sort of begin properly, I suppose, next time, the reign of Emir Biscuit. I mean, it was very unexpected that Bernard died. I'm still a little bit surprised because 57, that's quite young. That's quite young. Given that Samira lasted until she was 71, which is pretty good going. Yeah, it was a bit of a shocker, but there we go. That's how the game goes. So farewell, Bernard. You were wonderful. Bernard the Fabulous has bid us farewell. And now, yeah, it's Biscuit's turn. So we shall see how we get on with Biscuit next time out. Hopefully you are still enjoying this. If you are, please do leave a like. That would be most marvellous indeed. And also, if you're not already, then please do subscribe to keep up to date with how we get on here next time out in Crusader Kings 3. But for now, thank you very much for joining me in the Geek Cupboard, and I will see you next time. The city of Cupboard, it can be full of geeks, very loyal geeks to me. It's this sort of stripy hill. That's interesting. Oh, a stripy mountain. Sorry, I downgraded you to a hill. Just really irritate the Norwegians. Everyone had gold. People were lying on beds of gold. They were eating gold. They were trying to wash their hair with gold. There was gold literally everywhere in our empire.